guys. So Transforming Melody at Transforming Melody, contacted me to see if I would like to be involved in this collaboration video. It is the weight loss motivation collaboration. And of course I jumped on it because it's my first one and I'm so excited. And I think it's extremely important to stay motivated while you're doing this weight loss journey, because of course it is a journey. It is going to take a long time for most of us, and it's about also going to be maintaining for however long you want to maintain. Oh, I have to point out, I'm wearing Melody's favorite color in honor of Melody starting this collab. Okay, so I wanted to share my 3 tips for staying motivated during your weight loss. Tip number 1, small goals. Don't start out saying, oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose 100 pounds and that's what I'm working on. It's great to have that in the very far off future, but you have to understand that this is going to take a while. It's not going to be a speedy process, and sometimes smaller goals keeps you more motivated. For me, you know, everyone knows I have this wedding, of course, that I'm getting married in August 12th of 2016, and I have this dress that I, fell in love with and will fit into without a problem. So I'm just working on toning up and losing as much weight as possible for my wedding. But I want to keep it at small goals so that I continue to stay motivated and I don't get frustrated. So, think, okay, my first 5 pounds, my first 10 pounds. A lot of people will do a little reward when they hit every 10 pounds or every time you're in a new decade, as they call it in WeightWatchers. So yeah, my first tip would be small goals. Keep it small. Maybe you want to do your 5% first, then your 10%, then you want to get to 25 pounds or whatever it is. Keep it small, keep it focused, and you'll get there in the end. Tip number 2, use your community. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how helpful, how motivating this weight loss community is. I, of course, am doing WeightWatchers. If you're not doing WeightWatchers, if you're doing low carb, I was involved in the keto community before, and everyone is so giving of their information, giving of the things that they know, the things that they've found out, the food they've found, all of their tips and tricks. Everyone is so helpful. So use your community, tap into that, follow all the great ladies that are doing this collaboration, and then find even more and tell me about them so I can follow them, because it is, beyond measurable how helpful it is to use your community. Also, if you're doing WeightWatchers and you have the app, so that means that I think you're paying for a monthly membership, use Connect. Every time in the first couple weeks, I had the slightest little thought that I would eat something, not in my best interest, we'll say. I went on Connect and it was instantly motivational. I turned right around and was like, nope, we're gonna have this. We're gonna have a piece of fruit. We're gonna do this. We're not gonna snack because we're bored. We're gonna move on and we're gonna do the right thing for us. So if you can use Connect, use it because it's awesome. Tip number 3, do not deprive yourself. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how much this sings to my little heart. I used to do keto, and keto, if you're not familiar, is the ketogenic diet and it's low carb. For me personally, I found out that doing low carb and limiting my carbohydrate intake made me feel so deprived that I started to rebel against the program. So find what works for you. Find your perfect program and do not deprive yourself. The way that I do that in WeightWatchers is I found meals that I absolutely love and I make it to work into my program. So I figured out how to make nachos really low points, and I figured out how to make, people make spaghetti, but they use either, high fiber noodles, or they use the shirataki noodles, or you can use spaghetti squash. You know, think about the meals that you absolutely love to eat and figure out a way to make them healthier. Figure out a way to make them work into your plan with your points in your daily spread. And I have not one day have I felt deprived on Weight Watchers, because I do exactly that. I sit and think, what do I want for breakfast today? You know, I have 3 or 4 options in my house that I just rotate through, and I think, you know what, today I really want oatmeal, so I'm going to have oatmeal, and I'm going to make the rest of my day work to fit that. What do I really want for dinner? I want shrimp fried rice. So I'm going to make my day, I'm going to plan that for dinner, and I'm going to adjust my lunch so it works and fits into my shrimp fried rice plan. Do not deprive yourself. If you deprive yourself, you're going to run and you're going to rebel, and it's not going to be successful. So find what works for you and work that plan, girl. Next thing I wanted to share in this collab is my go-to recipe. Holy Grail status. I think you know what I'm going to say. Shrimp fried rice. I didn't realize how much I loved Asian food before starting Weight Watchers, but then I don't know how it came to me, but it was like a little angel just plopped it in my head. Shrimp fried rice. It is my go-to recipe. It's so easy and it's very low in points and so satisfying and tasty. So the way that I make it, and you've seen me make it many times before in videos, the way that I make it is I use the Trader Joe's veggie fried rice, because I'm a girl about convenience. Like, I'm not a cook, so I don't make things up, and I don't, so it's already mixed for me. I just have to pull out the bag, measure it out, heat it up. The Trader Joe's veggie fried rice, 1.25 cups frozen, turns out to be 1 cup cooked. That is 5 smart points. Then I have my frozen shrimp. You can use cooked or uncooked. And you can get you can get a crazy amount of shrimp for such low points. So for me, I can have, I think, 6 ounces of the one that I use, which is it's enough shrimp, for 1 smart point. Do you know how many 6 ounces of shrimp is? It is a lot. It's like, I'd say 15 pieces, 20 pieces. And then I will mix in the Market Pantry, so the Target brand egg substitute. You can use anything, of course. You can use any fried rice, you can use any rice, you can use any protein, you can do anything. Make it work for you. I use the Market Pantry egg substitute. 1/4 cup is 0 points. So usually that's what I'll do. If I have a couple extra points in the day, I'll do, I think, 1/2 cup is 1 point. But it's still so low. It makes your rice and your whole dish, double in size, it feels like. It feels like you're eating so much food. So if you're a quantity person, it's a great meal. And then I will add in some fresh broccoli, sometimes some onion to just boost my veggies for the day. And I will spray it all while I'm cooking. Let me back up. Before I put anything in the pan, I spray it with Pam, so there aren't any added points. Sometimes, if you want, you can add 1/2 tablespoon, a tablespoon of the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter Light. A tablespoon is 1 point. You can add it in there if you want to, if you have the extra points. Otherwise, just use Pam and kind of spray it as you go. 0 points. We like that. And then, so while I'm cooking it, I will also spray it with Bragg Liquid Aminos. I got it off Amazon. It's a soy sauce substitute. It's super low in sodium, which makes it awesome. And it has a great taste, great flavor. Perfect for this dish. If I have some extra points, again, not even a lot of extra points, because I will add in some of the Trader Joe's chicken cilantro wontons. 4 of them is 1 point. Woo! And it's so delicious. And again, it adds so much volume to your dish. If you have egg rolls, you can add an egg roll. Those are usually 3 or 4 points depending on where you get it from. So let's recap. Pam, 0 points. Veggie fried rice or any kind of rice. My rice that I use is 5 smart points. Shrimp, 1 point for up to 6 ounces. Crazy amount of shrimp, girl. So we're at 6 points. If I do a 1/4 cup of the egg substitute, that is 0 points, so we're still at 6 points, but we've added some. We've also added some broccoli and onions, that's still 0 points, so we're still at 6 points, and we have a huge bowl of food. And then the chicken cilantro wontons, that's another point, so we're at 7 points. You have dinner, baby. It is delicious, and it's very fast. You can cook the chicken cilantro wontons in the microwave, for heaven's sakes. The shrimp, if you get it cooked, you're just really heating it up. So again, I'm all about easy peasy. So that's a 7-point dinner, right? 5. Shrimp is 6. Chicken cilantro wontons, yes. 7 points. And that's adding some stuff in. If I wanted to do a 1/2 cup of that egg substitute, that's 8 points. It's still under 10 points for dinner. And you get so much protein. You're getting so much food. It's a winner. The last thing I'm going to share with you in this weight loss motivational collab is going to be my stats so far. So let me get my little weight book. I started out on WeightWatchers on February 20th at 237.8. Yikes. For me, that's the heaviest I've ever been in my life. So it was quite a shock. But you know what? I'm never going to be there again because I'm staying motivated. I'm involved in this community. I'm not depriving myself, and I have my small incremental goals that I'm working toward every single week, and I always feel successful. So I am now, my current weight after week 6 was 227.2. So I have lost 10.6 pounds in 6 weeks, and I'll also include my measurement changes at the end of this video. There's some pretty good stuff there. I'm excited. So I hope this was so helpful to you. You let me know what motivates you, what works for you in your weight loss journey, because I always need more motivation, but I gotta tell you, the biggest motivation to me is making my videos for you guys commenting, you know, telling me I'm doing a good job, telling me how you're doing, watching all the other girls, seeing how they're doing. That is the utmost motivation for me. So awesome. I love it. I'm so excited that I decided to do this, decided to start my YouTube channel, and said yes to this collaboration because it's so great to reflect on what you've done, where you have come from, what you've done so far, and where you're going. Because I know that in 2 months, I'm going to be down another, 15 pounds? That's awesome. That is so exciting. Okay. So again, I hope you enjoyed. Leave me any questions, comments below. I love them so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye. One more thing. Make sure that you go check out Melody at Transforming Melody. She's the one that began this collaboration, and if I can find all the ladies that are doing this as well, I will link their channels below. They are all wonderful, they're all fabulous, and I'm sure you will love following them. All right, see ya!